All right. I restarted the stream. Hopefully it is good. All right. Alrighty. Alrighty. We're back. We got them KBS. I had to stop the whole thing. It's doing dumb stuff. I don't know what the heck. It is what it is. Sometimes the internet does what it do. No sense in getting angry about it, so I'm not gonna. All right. Well, let's see what happens. We're back. And we're back again, my friends. It's a party that never ends. Well, sometimes the internet just says poopy on youpie, and then you say, dang it, Bobby, and then that's the end. Okay. Interesting how your internet crashed when yours as well. Maybe it's a conspiracy. Excuse me. Maybe it's a conspiracy. Maybe not. Hey, we got hit by a bus. Let's go. Biggie Dude's short stories. Once upon a time, Biggie Dude was short, and then he grew. That's the story. Welcome back, says Markor. Falling downstairs is significantly more dangerous than simply walking downstairs. Falls downstairs are more likely to reduce blah, 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 blah. It's good. Your YouTube crashed too? Yeah, my internet crashed. But I mean, my streaming crashed. Like, I was able to type in the chats and it would just go right through. So sometimes it just does that, you know? It is what it is, and it is what it is. But I know that within the next 2 months, I did talk to, like, I was just, about a month ago, I did sign up again for my Go NetSpeed thing, which is basically like fiber optics at the pole. This is getting annoying. We might be back again. We might be back. I don't know. Looks like we're back. Hi, Harry Ma. Yeah, can't stop, won't stop. The internet can definitely stop me. This is broadcast on the internet. Losing my streams. Losing my stuff. That's funny. Yeah, Marco, I won't ever acknowledge addresses and stuff. That's my address. For my P.O. Box address is P.O. Box 29, Yorkville, New York, 13495. That, I don't get a lot of fan mail anymore. But it's business expense now, so. I've always just kept it because it was easier to keep. Lenny needs to poop, everybody. Lenny is a dog. Now, did that stop this? Let's see here. I just want to make sure that it didn't reset this YouTube stream again. Okay, we're good. Nice. It is what it is, folks. Sometimes stuff is just going to go wrong. I'd rather go wrong today than when we were doing our fundraiser the other day. That's just simple. Yeah, parkour. You're playing Supercard? Nice. I'm also playing Supercard. And I'm dealing with the internet. What's up, Endercone? Dropping a lot of frames today. We were fine until 5 o'clock hit. I think everybody got home from work and started watching Netflix. And then my internet went to Poopy Town. Well, we're here. And sometimes when your internet goes to Poopy Town, it's not fun. I haven't gotten any Rusev cards yet. I do want the Rusev. I do want the Aleister Black. I still have the what you call it. Am I primarily YouTube and Twitch nowadays? No. I've been streaming on all 4 platforms. I didn't stream on TikTok the other day for my charity stream because I couldn't put in the link for the stuff, and I didn't want to. But I stream. I have been doing less streams during the day for sure. I've been doing the late night piano stuff some. Also, TikTok is notoriously horrible for notifying my audience, which is ridiculous. They used to be great, and now they're bad. Yeah, 500 credits for 4 times. It's kind of out there, Reaper. But you know what? You have your 10-year high school reunion this Saturday. Here's some pointers. Just have fun, eat food, and don't worry about anything. Just have fun. Eat food. Don't worry about anything. I didn't go to my 10-year anniversary, a 10-year reunion. I did go to the 20. We didn't have a 30 or a 25. We were all like, yeah, we'll just talk on Facebook. If you want to talk, it's cool. You know. It just goes to show, like, how some of those things kind of evolve. But no, I haven't gotten any of the new Premier cards yet. I'm not spending money on those. So, yeah. But we're still in here kicking Endercone, if you're still there. You got an energy drink in the freezer? Oh, man. Actually, kind of like... There's always fluctuations. Oh, God, don't show me that. It crashed. It's like crashing my TikTok all the time. It's so annoying, dude. Whatever. I'm in a great mood, so I'm not gonna let connection. All right, we're back. Oh, we got one. Yeah, to the birdie. I said a bird or two. Oh, it's frustrating. And everything has been going an hour. Nowhere, you just get all of the albums. And nobody can hear me right now because like it's freaking dead again. Jeez, this crap. Whatever, dude. I don't worry about it. Nothing I can do. Harry says, I can't believe it's been 10 years since you graduated with your high school friends. Yeah. It'll be more funny like when you realize 10 years later how many of the people in your high school you won't care about anymore. Once you hit about 20, you'll be like, yeah, that was cool. But then, you know, sometimes you get to be friends with people forever. So, but people just go on about their lives, you know. It is frustrating, but you know what? I'm in a good spot. The internet's going to do what the internet's going to do. I can either adapt along with it or just let it control my life. And you know what? I'm just going to adapt along with it because I'm in control of my life. And I love that. You know? I'm the master of my fate. I'm the captain of my soul. Or did I screw that up? Did I just quote Invictus wrong? Invictus poem. I'm going to read this. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. I am the fart sound that will not stop. I am the beat that will drop. Okay. That is by William Ernst Henley. Invictus. Yeah. You tried to go all the way. Bowling for Soup did tell us the high school never ends. Yeah. You know, the song that never ends actually ends. The Never Ending Story has a runtime. I always thought it was fascinating that there was more than one Never Ending Story. Turn around. I was so glad when Stranger Things brought that iconic song. That was such an 80s song. The answer to a never-ending story. Susie Woozy and Dusty Bun forever. Or at least that one season. Hey man, I remember watching you in season 1 of Supercard. Great to see you pop up on your For You page again. Thanks so much. We've been dropping a lot of frames today. We're on Kick, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. But we're having a lot of fun being alive, and thanks for hanging out. We're playing WWE Supercard, Last Man Standing, and having fun, even though we keep dropping frames and stupid stuff. But we're living and learning, and that's good. 12 stars. Wow. It's the final countdown. Typical Summer says, I found my love for this game again. I might have been talking about it and then it crashed, but it definitely goes through swings, you know? Like, I've had so many great experiences with this game. I like taking breaks now. I don't play it every day, all the time. Ever since I left teaching, I don't need to play it as much as I used to, you know what I mean? And now that's almost 4 years. And I like to see growth in other things, and I love doing the piano thing late at night. I do plan on doing it tonight. You want to thank Supercard for gifting you an arrow card? Nice. I didn't play that day, so I missed out. I didn't get the free 41 equipment on both the accounts. I was like, oh my god, that would have been so good. Hi, Jake. Used to watch the Supercard videos about 8 years ago. Let's go. Yeah, the piano relaxing thing is kind of like a mission statement now. Like, it really just, it helps me clear out my own emotions and my own stuffs, and then make space for other people's stuff. It's very therapeutic and it's very healing. Up arrows are pretty good, you know. Thanks for the follow, Jake. Appreciate you, dude. Let's go. Nobody cares about your viewers there. Bot. All right, once you get to about three obstacles, then it's worth using the blocks or the reveals or whatnot. But we're just vibing, dude. What's up, Usman? How are you, dude? Well, so far we're hey, double bus back to back. Got hit by a bus. That's good. It's so crazy. Like you can do 5 times the things. That's crazy. Meow 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 meow. I seem to be holding the stream now. Everything was great for an hour and stuff. Then 5 o'clock hit and then pooped all of us. Chelsea, are you here? I know sometimes people just pop in for a second and then they're pooping, so they scroll back. Melissa says, haven't played this game so long, is it even worth trying to do free to play anymore? We don't know. They now have 4 times doublers in this. So far I haven't used any of the things, but I will be. Because I'm not, you can just get so many points. I don't think I'll use a 5, man, and some of those boards, the quadruplers are going to be crazy. Like at the end, those that are really spending, man, that could add up to a lot of credits. But hey, keep rocking. I do slam, yeah. People try to get me to trade old stuff for new stuff, and it's just bad. People don't understand how difficult it is to get some of those 2016 cards. People think oh, their card count's good. Yeah, but dude, there's so many people that never came back. Those cards are dead cards. So my iconic Bray Wyatt that has a card count of 29, it's probably 10, that are available. And then people try to give me pennant things for 25. Dude, you have no idea. I got many trades in the last couple of days. I hadn't touched it for a week, and then people just traded or whatever. I wonder if Chad is worth it. You have a Pro El Grande. Remember that Pro El Grande is not a WrestleMania card. It is a Valor card. Melissa says, right, but it's extremely hard to get towards the top ranks. I don't know. I haven't grinded under the new system. In this, Melissa, in this first thing right now, this is the first time we've had this × 4 button by my head. You can't really see it. Hold on. This × 4 button by my head. Whoa, geez. We haven't had that yet. This is the first time ever, so I planned poorly there. So it's hard to figure it out. Yeah, it is Valor. Yeah. I feel you get some bad traders there, getting big drops, test runs, one across. Yeah. I spent all I got up to 3 million coins again in Slam, and then I spent them all on WrestleMania, and then I just got bored. Last time you played was about a year ago, closer to 40. I hear you. It's fun. The new system, if you played in season 10, you know that it's not anywhere near as difficult to progress in the game like it used to be. Like you'd have to get one card and then get a pro of that card, like a second card, pro it, then level up. Now it's like every card you pull from the board gives you experience points and you level up that way. And it's just so much better. Like, and right now in the daily store, the one that's in the website of that you can just you can get WrestleMania 41 cards, which will really boost you up huge fast. I like using it when there's 3 obstacles, Harry. That's my opinion. Excuse me. Meow. Yeah, to the birdie. We're going to bank these points. We're going to bank them like it's our job. You have to spend diamonds if you want the bigger cards. Yeah. And I got a bunch of diamonds for... they asked me when the 2020 version came out, or 21, if I would make a video. They were going to pay me. And I'm going to be like, dude, there's only going to be like 100, 200 views on this. That's not really going to do great for you. So I just made one, and they gave me like $100 worth of diamonds. I was like, oh, cool. So here it is anyway. You know, I didn't, whatever. Did I get, no, I didn't get any of them. I haven't gotten any 41 fusions yet. There's some stuff, reverse ladder matches. Interesting. What's up, Pineapple Panda? Yay! Pineapple Panda, yeah, to the body, yeah. What's up, Anthony? Ever been to a live event? Yeah, I was at WrestleMania 40. Oops, dang it. I got my little WrestleMania 40 bear. His butt always comes out. And I was at 35 and 29. So I've been to yeah. Even by hanging the belt on the hook. Oh, that is reverse. But yeah, quick history. I've been to 3 WrestleManias so far anyway. And then a couple of Raws the night after. I've been to 1 NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, the 3rd one. That was when the Undisputed Era debuted. And Drew won, I think. It's a long time. Highest ranking, 24. I have a couple of 24s and a 26. I still have them. Perk. I used to watch you between season 1 and 7. It's amazing to watch you again. Thanks so much, Perk. I appreciate you. Melissa says, I pray we get a WrestleMania close to Ohio. You probably, well, I mean, you had SummerSlam Cleveland, right? Yeah, like, I know that the events this year are way more expensive than they were last year. Like, SummerSlam's at MetLife, where I've seen 2 WrestleManias, but I don't want to go for a 2-night WrestleMania. Although it could happen. Oh, Super Bowl. Okay. All right. Here we go. You didn't have the time to get tickets? I believe it. Here you go. Barcelona is champion. Yay, Barcelona. All right. Is this a good one? Dang it. I did the wrong one again. I never pay attention fast enough. Still, Shawn Michaels. That's cool, I guess. Which league was that, Nelson? One night, last row, upper deck is 236. That's insane. Three? Oh. I just felt like saying 3. It was the 3. Oh. Yeah, the old school HPA. Oh, the 3rd one. I got you. Yeah. Quick history for you says, I think the last time you played Supercard was season 1. Yeah, I believe it. Quick history. What's the last thing you remember about me? La Liga. Thank you. I couldn't remember which one. You're going to be back when you get your bearings? Yeah. Oh, and Melissa, here's what you should do when you first... yeah, Peacock's not even 15 a month. You know, it's like $10 a month, I think. It's a lot cheaper than that. Make sure you go into the store, Melissa, and you claim this stuff. It brings you to the webs thing. And everything this week, it's a WrestleMania 41 card. And for people that haven't played, it's going to be... It'll level you up like 2-3 levels. And it's really cool. And you have 20 hours to get this Kofi, which is pretty good. Yeah. I remember watching you because I was really sure. Remember the bacon guy? What? Me? What show? What? Oh, 3. Yeah. So hard. Yeah, I'm doing well this week on it. There's so many weeks where I'll forget one day and I'll be like, gosh darn it. Oh, dun 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 dun. Oh, doo 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 doo. 5 times Real Madrid this season. Wow, that's pretty good. Mr. Bacon made an appearance. You know it. Hey, remember me? I'm Rockstar Duck. Meow, 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 meow. Rockstar Duck you up. Rockstar Duck you up. There you go. And I used to teach kids. There we go. Do I miss the old seasons? There's just so much to do now. I miss season 1 and 2 because, you know, Biggie Dad was alive, you know, for part of it. Yeah, the last Mission Impossible, yeah. Bellator, I know what it is. It's pretty cool. That's something that I could get into that, probably. But I haven't, so, yeah. 2017 days? Yeah, dude. That was a long time ago. 2015, 2016. I'm just... I love streaming. I love that I can have these conversations with the people that used to watch my stuff 10 years ago and feel awesome about it, you know? 2015 was the ultimate highs and the ultimate lows, you know? It was a balanced year. 2024 was so cool as well. There was some lows in there that I really didn't talk about, but mostly unbelievable highs, like good ones, you know, because they're unbelievable. But I had, 2015 was such a great year for YouTube and family stuff and friends. And then that school year, what's up, Chelsea man? How are ya? It says, hey, Unk. Skibbity Unk. There's a dude named Skibbity Unk. He used my song. And then I had jury duty for 2 months. And that was also during that time, my dad was hospitalized. He should have died in October that year. And I was in, there's just some days where it was just such a strange thing. And then, the passing away. But this community helped me get through it. And it's always a beautiful thing. And it's going to be 10 years in December. It's crazy. But his videos are still out there. Let me see. For those of you on... it's not going to post the YouTube link for some reason. If you post this link, this list, that's a playlist of every video my dad made. Everybody else, you can do exclamation point. I'm going to put exclamation point dad in the kick chat real quick. You can always, and I love to share my dad's stuff because he was 72 when he started his YouTube career, and he just talked. He hit record and that was it, you know? You can just be yourself and have a lot of fun. You don't have to do all these things. There's lots of best practices on how to grow your channel and stuff. But those things are really for people that want to do that as a career, I think. I never wanted to do any of this stuff as a career because I was a teacher, you know, and now I view myself as retired. I view myself as a philanthropist. I happen to stream, you know, and it's a really beautiful hobby. Yes, Big Dad Emotes. Thank you so much. Yeah, we raised over $333 the other day for the American Heart Association. 333 of it was from people spamming the Big Dad Emote. That was a beautiful thing. Yeah, 10 years for your grandpa. I remember that, Chris. And it is what it is, you know? Everybody dies. And we all go through it. And I just hope that when other people are kind of going through stuff, that I'll be able to give them space to just help them. Hi, BB Girlbot. What's up? This Burger says, I'm going to enjoy some Balatro. Supercard just feels boring. Take care, B dude. Hey, thanks, dude. It's good to see you, Burger, as always. Take care of your loved ones and cherish it. Yeah, you know, every day is a beautiful day. Actually, I'll just lurk while playing. Even better. Let's go. Hooray. You know, there was a time where I would really think that, you know, every time I saw certain people, it might be the last time I ever see them. Sometimes I've been right. Coming in with a comment. Yeah, there it is. We'll just get some points here or there. Hey, Furry Boots. What's up, dude? How you been? Mr. Big Alumni in the chat. I remember I gotta do something. Good. Just have food. Nice. Best time to bank? It's hard to say. You know, right now I've got a 30% chance of hitting one, and I hit it, so I lost my stuff. I almost banked. Sometimes you're going to get lucky, sometimes you're not. But for me, it's always what's going to help me get the biggest streak. Going to get this LMS grind out? Nice, let's go. Like, I won't use a block or a reveal thing. Oh, I forgot. Maybe there's in the store right now. They might not be in the store. I just realized that. Banging a 5 or 6. I mean, the early bouts, it doesn't matter. Anything up to Arena 20 doesn't really matter. Because they're just so little points. Remember, the further you go level-wise, the more points everything's. What do I think about it, Denzo? I don't know. It depends how bad, like, I get, you know. Yeah, they have, I don't know, Furry Boots, I don't know if you know this, but, like, there's a 4X now. It's not just a doubler, they have a quad. but for 500 credits instead of 100. Jada! Let's go! How are you, dude? Jada's in the house. Jada's in the house. But then, so I don't know how I feel about it yet. Probably won't affect me much. You great, miss me? Aw, thank you. I will be doing the piano thing tonight. I kind of been just not being online as much recently. Because I know I'm probably going to spend the entire summer like doing all sorts of cool stuff, I think. And I've been really just enjoying guarding my energies, I guess. You know what that means. So there's a lot of sometimes I just need to recharge and stuff. But we're good. But the other day I wanted to do the I did a fundraiser for the American Heart Association. I wanted to put the TikTok in there too, but I couldn't put the link to the donate thing in there, so I didn't stream on TikTok yesterday. Or no, wait, Tuesday. And yesterday I just took off completely. Arena 13 is where I guess it. Yeah. They changed the milestone. I don't know. I'm gonna check, honestly. I know like 208,000 was when it really happened. Now somebody said something about. Oh, this is probably just Arena plus 100 plus. That's my guess. Jada says it's always a pleasure when you share your energy. I love to share it, you know. But I also, it's so interesting. Like, I've gotten so much better at knowing when I just need to not do anything. That's so cool. And other times, like, I feel other people's energies are kind of down. So, like, it's weird. But I'm just trying to be my authentic self and just loving every second of it. You know, you've been here a lot. There's an inner peace within my life, and it's beautiful. Aw, thank you, Jada. You know what? Jada says, may you be protected at all costs. Hopefully nobody has to pay any money or sacrifice anything. That would be the best. But that was very kind of you to say. You're ranked 1306. I'm 2869 so far. But soon I will start doing the doublers, and that will be good. Man, Hayes says, gotta head up. Might not catch you before your trip, so safe travels. Amazing. I'm leaving next Thursday. So, a week from today. So, you'll probably see me before then, I hope. Unless you're on a vacation, too. And if so, you have best time ever. Marianne Haney rules! Watch you see me like 10 times now. 2371. Let's go, Harry. And thank you, Marion Hinney. I'm really excited about my trip. I played PCC. I got 10,000th and 79th place. I did not use any credits, so I gained 1,000 credits though. So, but I did not get the card. You got accepted to university. You're studying computer science. Let's go, dude. Congratulations. That's so awesome, dude. I love hearing all these stories from all these people that watched me years and years ago. How they're building their lives, how they're doing. It's so cool. I'm so lucky to have the history that I have. Dude, life is just so cool. I just feel like the universe is just shining on me right now. It's just kind of stupid, but it's great. It's good, stupid. Stupid awesome. Yeah. You know, and sometimes you see people in the streamer world that just suck, you know, and it's sad. I don't like the people that suck. I like the people that are good. I like good people. You gave up on PCC halfway through that? Yeah. It is pretty amazing, right? Typical summers. You know, it's funny, Furry, I didn't play like 2 days of the event because I did a lot of cool family stuff this last weekend. So, I don't regret it one bit. And I played in honor, you know, I played it without any credits spent. So it was like, you know, honoring Biggie Dad. I have misophonia, but your little crunchy sounds are adorable. That was my last chip. So there won't be any. But Jada, I read that word and it's, oh, misophonia. Oh, misophonia. Me love you long time. You say the same word. Let's go. They started with five and five still furry boots, but now there's the now there's the 4X's for 500, which is gonna be I just saw the word and it's just like in my head is like, oh my god, that's so great, Jada. Life is so cool. For those of you that are wondering how long, I'll be here till 7:06 p.m. Our stream crashed a couple times, but I do plan to be. It's a 333 stream. That's the plan. Just so everybody knows. I know that it won't say it right now. Poopa's Yummy said, if you want to be the guy in the truck that chooses what camera shots are being aired on TV, what do you need to go to school to study? Broadcast journalism, I think. Because when my former wife was still my wife, she went back to college and she was in broadcast journalism, and she ended up doing the sports stuff and editing the highlights for some of the stuff. It was kind of dope, and she was so good at it. She actually was working while being a student. And now she doesn't do any of that anymore. So it's kind of funny. About an hour and 10 minutes, Furry. I know you're not in this, the Eastern time zone. Still an hour. We're still at 2 obstacles. Springtime sorcery. I like springtime sorcery. Springtime fusion. Let's go. You got a 41 Montez? Let's go. But I think broadcast journalism, or camera operating, some internships, some have, but I think the actual like major would be that one. There would probably a producer, like how if you watch the end of Netflix for Raw, you'll see it like produced by the guy and Paul Levesque. The other guy, you know what I'm saying? Like they probably places like Full Sail University where NXT broadcasts from. They have their own like, I think it's broadcast journalism. I don't know if it has a different name. I would check the programs at Full Sail because that's what they're looking for. I mean, really, Springtime Future is so good. I can't get anything. I'm in one right now. Your 46 was a reward was a female wrestler 41. Let's go. Yeah, furry, it's okay. You're still cool. No, stomach pain. Dang it. Nelson, stop having bad pain, please. Wait, yeah. I'll get lucky. That'd be nice. I don't know if it's executive producer or camera producer, but there's got to be executive producers in there. Some title that's cool. You know. You got lucky with 2? I haven't gotten one yet. I've gotten like 18 Tatankas out of 4 fusions, I think. It feels like every single one was a Tatanka. I actually met somebody in real life who was named Tatanka. But he went by Ta. And it was funny because he was friends with some of my friends from high school in college. And then this girl that I ended up dating in sophomore and junior year of college, she was from that same town, a very small town. And it was so cool because it was like, wait, I know that guy. I met him. It's kind of cool. I understand, Nelson. I'm just trying to tell your body to be nice. You change your photos a lot? I don't. I've had Ms. Dow for here's the thing. I don't really care. I love that I can use my age to be like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like on Twitter, I've been on Twitter since 2008. I've never had a banner, and my profile picture on my Twitter is exactly the same as it was. It's back in my old apartment. That's how old it was. Oh, you meant for your cards. Yeah. Sometimes I do the one. Yeah, Ms. Dow was my champion from in season 1. And then for a week in season 2, the legendary chair was my champion because you could accidentally do that. There was like a glitch thing. And then when that came back, he's been my champion since season 2 again. So, he's been my champion for almost 10 years again. The legendary chair. I still own the legendary chair. Yeah, Summer says, I still remember the chair. Furry Boot says, I still remember the chair. I'll show you right now. I'll show you. Hold on. I've had this stupid car for over 10 years. I never had vacant. Hold on. Wait, we'll just... Hold on. Are you ready? Legendary chair! Better watch out, I will give you -1 to the opponent's power. I've had that card for over 10 years now. I got that in September 2014. Maybe August 2014. A long time ago. Some of you were younger then. It's so powerful. It's the most powerful chair in all the land. Actually, it's not. I never got the Survivor chair, so I never finished the charity. I always wanted to get the Survivor chair. Oh, I forgot. I backed out for a second. Okay. I was like, what happened here? Hey, cool. I love that I stop every couple of minutes to just have a second and just... I love being alive. I love my life. I love who I am. I'm complete in myself. And I'm just so ridiculously happy. And today is a beautiful day. And nothing special happened at all. Ice cream truck! It was a new song. It wasn't what I was expecting. The Supercard crash? It happens. I couldn't pick the song because it was the Doppler effect changed some stuff and it was weird. So like the Doppler effect is like if a car is coming towards you, okay. Thank you, Burger. I see all of those even though they don't show up in the chat. That's always so great. I'll put one on the, it's thank you. That's so very kind. But the Doppler effect is when you have a car and there's sound coming from the car, but it's traveling towards you. The sound waves get pushed towards each other, so you think it's a higher pitched, but then when it goes past you, the pitch lowers because now they're not, pushing against each other, but that's the actual pitch is once it's past you. I haven't done a lot of research in ice cream truck technology. I hate when it's so the arena isn't ready. Yeah, you when you fail the arena, you gotta like exit fast or whatever. But usually it's just like a food type truck, and then yeah, something like that. Hey, we did it! All right, so we get 3. Now we'll start to. I probably shouldn't have. I do like how that looks. I haven't been to one. I wouldn't know. Harry Ma says, and this is a great question that I also invite everyone else to ask or answer. Biggie dude, would you ever drive an ice cream truck and have all the ice cream you want? No. I don't wanna. Some days when you're in that hot car, that hot thing, ugh. Oh, that was when you were a kid? Yeah, fair enough. Is there anything for the fact where you hear how the rhythm changes instantly? What? The Doppler effect? Like, CJ, can you explain what you're trying to find out? Depending on what you're trying to find out, there's different answers. That's why. Flash G, you see how something probably wicked fast. I do love that you can now just have the 2X's and 4X's and not wait for the guy to be, at 25%. That's beautiful. That was a smart change. There's been a lot of neat changes. Sheldon Cooper dresses on Doppler effect. There isn't any. That's interesting, Major Blazer. It's because they got the quads in the thing. And maybe it'll come back. Maybe it's design. Maybe it's Maybelline. It'd be cool if yeah. It'd be cool if we had the ×2s off the board here. I don't think we're gonna see that. But it would be cool. Or remember when you could buy them? That was cool. What was it, like 400 for 10 blocks and reveals or something like that? I don't remember exactly, but I remember it being cool. Baka baka chicken bok 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 bok. Is it when it passes you, CJ? Like, yeah, I think it was. Because there's like police trucks. Is that what like the sirens? Like there's different timbres. There's different tones. Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, I like. Thank you very much. I didn't watch it, but I know they didn't win. I hope that they win in 6. That would be good. But they took the first 2 in. Wait, how does this? Is it? Where is Game 6? Are they out of New York? I know back in the day it used to be 2-3-2, but now it's like 2-2-1-1-1. Right? Is this in? Is it in New York? I don't actually know. And maybe I am completely wrong, which is very possible. I'm wrong a lot. I'm right a lot. Isn't that neat? Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't watch any of it. It's in New York. Good. Then Josh Hart like 2-2-1-1. Yeah. Then you get like his face all bloody and stuff. Your rank is slowly slipping, but you're amazing, Omi. Yeah, 6 in MSG, 7 in Boston. I hope it doesn't go to Boston. I think emergency buttons have a button to change up the sound itself. Maybe to really just get people's attention, like get out of the way. Thinking data is broken nose, yeah. Currently 250. That's pretty good. Two of the other 3 series are over. Fair enough, yeah. Aluminum foil hat theory, nice. Yes, that's true, Wild G. I'm a Knicks fan, so I want them to win. And Boston won it all last year. They don't need to repeat. They've got like 18 billion championships. They're good. The Knicks have 1. Right? Just the 1970. Willis Reed. Was that it? Or is that 70? It's 70, right? That's before I was born. Let's put it that way. The Knicks were so notoriously bad for so long. They're featured in the movie Soul. You know? The Disney thing. I don't really watch hockey until the playoffs, and then sometimes I've really not cared about sports much at all. Knicks Wolves would be cool. Those are just meter changes. Sometimes you have some sirens are in different meters. Meters are, in music is how you count stuff. That's basically what you're describing. 70 and 73. Oh, they won 2. For some reason, I only thought it was 1. I was born in 73. Yay. I'll be 52 at the end of the year. Yeah, buddy, I'm so old. But Oklahoma looking pretty good. But they can just fall apart. But SGA, dude, that dude good. I do good. But I haven't really paid a lot of attention. I kind of stopped buying all the Top Shot packs for a second because they're not selling them, or the ones I'm buying aren't selling what I want to get for them, and that's okay. They'll all get sold over the summer probably. But and I've just had different priorities really. Yeah, they are pretty good. They do have a chance. I will. Who's left? We have OKC. We have Minnesota. That's going to be a series in itself. You have Indiana, right? Because Indiana beat Cleveland. Dude, if the Pacers, if it's Knicks Pacers, I just want the Knicks to destroy them because of all the times Reggie Miller destroyed us in all those playoff years. He was like the Knick killer. You know what I mean? He always did so, props to him, but man, it's also like how I had a really not good spot for Trae Young for a bit because Atlanta always was beating the Knicks in the playoffs, but they're not as good as they used to be, so I'm okay with that. Okay, still playing Denver. Okay. Is it 3-1 or 3-2? Three, two. Thank you, Omi. And it's 3-2 Knicks. But last year, like I won the ability to go. I won 2 tickets to Game 3 of the NBA Finals, but there was a bunch of other stuff that was going on. It was like literally in between my DreamHack Dallas and VidCon trip. It was like, and that was only like a 3-week thing. And then there was a bunch of other stuff that I kept private. But I ended up giving the tickets away to the Top Shot, to their team captains and stuff. And the one dude that won it was from the Netherlands. It had this beautiful write-up. And I was just like reading, and he was a lifelong fan. It was such a cool experience for that guy, and I'm glad that I didn't go. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have cared much, because I wasn't a Celtics fan. If it was the Knicks, I would have definitely put in for that. But there was also there's stuff that I'm not going to talk about. Let's put it that way. It came to be where it did make sense for me to go. Let's put it that way. But I did win $1,000 that I had to declare on taxes, so that was nice. And that basically paid for my hotel room for myself and young Gary Oak to go to DreamHack Atlanta last October. So that was cool. What's up, Cannon? How are you? Yeah, Minnesota's looking pretty good. You were at Game 3 at Boston, Orlando? That's so cool. Yeah. Just follow me? Nice. I don't really use Insta that much anymore, but I'm still there, yeah. You're on Arena 22? Nice. We're ranked 744. That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby. I did see, like, once you buy one of the doublers, you can't upgrade to the other one or downgrade. That's interesting. My voice is tired. I just realized that. That's okay. Boom, 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 ba-da-ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom. Mets at 99, they lost that day. I've never been to a playoff game that wasn't high school related. Let's put it that way. Thanks for sharing the live, Jack. Appreciate you, dude. Let's go. Although technically I've been to 3 Super Bowls for wrestling, so that's okay. WrestleMania, it's the Super Bowl of wrestling. It's kind of like a playoff, right? No? Too soon? Okay. Shout out to everybody on Kick. Shout out to everybody on Twitch. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. And shout out to everybody on YouTube. I'm streaming on 4 platforms right now, and it's fun. And today, YouTube finally woke up for a second. There was like 80-something people watching for a bit. That was nice. Now, they left, so it's not as nice. But it's okay. High school, all 4 years of softballs in the state playoffs? Yeah. Blue Survivor Virgil, the best card in the game. Still have him. It's kind of cool. Your birthday's in 16 days. Heck yeah, dude. May 31st? Is that when it is? I'm almost at my half birthday. I will be in California for VidCon during my half birthday on the 21st, June 21st. Am I free to play this? Nah, dude. June 1st. See, there you go. Now, Usman, I did free to play for the other one. And now they have quads in this too, so that's interesting. I've never been to an NFL game. I've been to 1 or 2 Syracuse games. I've never seen a Syracuse basketball game. It's kind of funny. Hi, Zoe! How are you today? Hope you're having fun. Yay! 100 plus MLB, yeah. You know, I don't worry about everybody's scores. I just worry about having fun and being me. You know what I mean? I have 0 things to prove to anybody in this game anymore, dude. I've been here, dude. You know? But some of the people will spend a lot of time and money. Those that spend money help the game be free for everybody else. You know what I mean? 4,300 points is pretty good. 100 degrees in August. I remember Syracuse trashed Wisconsin one year, like 32-0 in the late 90s. They were good then. Hey, Matt, what's up? You keep getting off Kick. It says not ready. Enter the verification code. Well, put in the verification code. The arena not yet ready means you lost that arena, and it takes some time. If there's an error with it, you should put it in the bug thing. I don't know. Omi says, everyone knows Biggie Dude if you play Supercards. A lot of people do. Sometimes it's okay to spend to improve. Yeah. I mean, it's like, you can do whatever you want with your money. You know what I mean? Ah, Omi says you're on the Mount Rushmore of Supercard. That's very kind of you. I have had a lot of fun for a long time playing this game, so there are some that might agree with you. There are some that might not. Uh-oh, we're at 4 obstacles. It's a sad day. I like to think of myself as a Supercard OG. And that's good enough. You know, I'm honored every time that I'm doing one of these streams. If I'm streaming multi to YouTube as well, every single time, every single stream, there's somebody that says, "Bro, you were my childhood," or says, you know, something to that effect. And it's such a beautiful honor that so many people regard me in such a high esteem for so long. You know, it means a lot. It's kind of dope. I will be honest. Backstage cars. What's new backstage, Matt? Me, JB, lots of people have quit them. Yeah. Lots of people. JB is still rocking in there. I'm still there. Deej still does stuff. He does more Australian rules football and stuff lately. Like he's also streaming on Kick, because I love streaming on Kick. I'm streaming on Kick, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. I love them all. But a lot of people, you know, it's a game where you can just get burnt out. You know, let's be real. You really can. Wow, 444 for a second. If I get 333, I'll be happy for a second. There's a Penta and LA Knight in backstage. Oh, nice. All right, we'll do that. We'll do this. I haven't played this game since season 3. Having a lot of nostalgia. Jacob Dudek, what's up, dude? It's worth coming back to the game. Yeah, it's really cool. And right now, like this week, for the next couple of days, they have a web store that you can get to directly from the game, and you can get a free WrestleMania 41 every day, pretty much. And those cards will help you boost up so much. You don't have to progress by like getting a card and then another card, proing it, and then boosting up. You get it's a level based system. So every card you get from the store, every card you get from a draft board or from a pack, a free pack or whatever, is going to give you experience. So it's so much easier to increase your rarity tier and stuff. Yeah. Beidou, Super Summer Guy Barbecue at the Rusher. Yeah. I met plenty of other big Supercard YouTubers. Like I met Luge, Tony Pizza Guy before he was in Deadlock and doing all that stuff. Tubby Emu. I met Tom Sharpie. I met Big Jim, Bad Lad Dad. I met a ton of people. Anybody that went to those Cat Daddy things in Seattle, that was a good time. You know? Yeah, that's one of my favorite moments, because I was talking about, I wanted that Mizdow. That was the one card I wanted, and I got him. You know, it's why it's such a beautiful thing. But I met a bunch of people. You know, I never met some of the people like Rare Spark. I met Edward Leisman. I met Kill Moose Kill. Those guys are cool. I met tons of people. But I met Macho T. I met a lot of people. It's so neat how like a silly little tappy tap game and like, you know, does such cool stuff. The Penta Knight are 3,500 backstage coins. Are they special cards, Matt? The Miz? Yeah, him and Ninja Boy were awesome. Like, if there was a regret from the Supercard days, was the fact that Biggie Dad and I never got to do a collaboration video with Big Jim and Ninja Boy. That would have been so cool. We only ever sort of got into the, hey, that would be cool stages, you know? Because we were both father and son duos, and that was just awesome. But yeah. But Big Jim, it was great to meet him. He's a good dude. JB is a great dude, too. You know? A lot of good times, a lot of great memories. They're like the new Fatu. Oh, they're PLE cards? Do they still stream? I don't know. Big Jim usually did recordings. He does. He's still playing. I follow him on Twitter still. I don't think Ninja Boy plays the game at all anymore. Biggie Dad was dead by then. Unfortunately, he never. He didn't make it. Sorry. I don't think he would have gone. I don't think they would have invited him. And even if they did, I don't think that would have worked. But that would have been so cool. I'll never forget just saying in front of everybody it was the season 3 preview. How I was just so thankful that this game exists. It brought me such wonderful joys because they all knew my dad was gone. You know, they knew that he played and stuff. And I just remember Luge being next to me saying, you know, he's so proud of you, by the way. And I was like, that was so kind. You know, she's good people. Dom and Fatu have the noir style marrying you the bank cards. Yeah. But there's some in the store. There's the LA Knight and Penta, apparently. I didn't even know about that. What up, Step Link? How are you doing, brother? There's no way we'll hold this rank. I'm just saying. Ninja Boy just turned 18. Yeah, he's been around, you know. It's funny how anytime I stream, like there's somebody that's like, bro, you were my childhood. You know, like I say this and like I was this age then and now I'm out of college or I'm this. Yeah. Michael Parker here says, I used to watch you when I was 10. Bad Light App posted it. Yeah, that's so cool, Michael. You have a feeling if I don't play, your ranking will go up again? Well, yeah, because everybody gets points. Your biggest opponent in Last Man Standing is Sleep. 10-10? Nice. Oh, we might start losing some points here. I just saw that. Usually around Arena 20 is where we get our first loss. Omi says, I watched you when I was 11 through 13, now I'm 21. Typical Summer says you were 22, 23 the first time. Yeah. My favorite is when they were like 10 to 12 or 8 to 12. You know, anywhere from that 8 to 13. And now they're all out of college or something. It's like, dude, I've been here, dude. Like, dude, I've been streaming 16 years. And I love it. And I'm still doing it. And I'm still having so much fun. In a week, I get to hang out with a bunch of people that stream as well. And play games and have fun. And like, just DreamHack is such a cool environment. It's so cool to see all the amazing esports. This is incredible. What they've got going on. They've got like a GeoGuessr tournament. They've got huge Intel Extreme Masters. They got all sorts of crazy stuff. Like COD's got a tournament too, I think. And then all the cool streaming stuff and all the main stage stuff that I'm going to be on the main stage twice. I will be a part. I'm doing. I'm part of a lip sync battle. And lip syncing is so hard for me. I'm doing the Steve's Lava Chicken song from the Minecraft movie. You know, Jack Black. It makes sense. And then I am going to be a part of the Boom or Doom talent competition with AJ and Big Justice. I didn't want to lose that. And I'm going to turn the audience into a chorus. I'm going to VidCon. It's in Anaheim. It's it's right around the beginning of summer. La 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 lava, chicken, Steve's lava chicken, yes, tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. Ooh, crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Ooh, super spicy, it's a lava attack. But I can't sing it. I always sing because I was a singer. I am a singer. I taught singing, literally. Uh-oh. Okay, good. You remember you tried to get into King of Ring with you and it worked once? Yeah. I didn't know the song 2 weeks ago. I was talking with my buddy, Young Gary Oak, and I was just talking about how I was hoping to get to be selected for the Boom or Doom competition show or whatever. And, but then I said, it's like, you know, like that lip sync thing would be cool, but it's like, I can't lip sync. It's so challenging for me because I always sing, you know, it's ironic, you know, don't you think? It's like ringing. And then I was just talking about, it's like, you know, what if I just did that? Cause it's like easy. It's short, and the video of it has you know, it's basically just I'm doing two verses. It's the same verse thing. All right, so here we got some great questions. Yeah, brain rot I've been brain rot for a long time. You know, I have my doctorate in Brain Rot University, pretty much, if you think about it. Omi has asked, how long has it been since I stopped teaching? Almost 4 full years. My last day of teaching that I taught was like June 20-something, 2021. Almost 4 full years. Brain Rot is fantastic. Dude, it's for real. It's fun. Harry Ma says, if you have a chance to meet Jack Black, what is one thing I would ask him about? The OGs call me the OG. Thank you, Goldhead. They kind of do sometimes because I've been around. That's how OG I am. I was one of the first people that made Supercard videos, for sure. My first Supercard video was August 21st, 2014. At that time, I think 4 people had made them. There was some kid, Pulse, and some other kid. How good is Steve's Lava Chicken? It's so good. No, that's not what I would ask him. I would probably ask him... something with musical composition. It wouldn't be about acting. It would be something about performing or composing. Like, some of the songs that I've made up were completely improvised. Some of the songs that he's done, they sure feel like they started that way. You know what I mean? There's a lot of similarities when you listen to it. It would definitely be about musical composition, probably. You've seen people make Steve's Lava Chicken on YouTube? Oh my gosh. That's funny. But yeah, there's no rhyme or reason right now. Feel free to ask about anything. We're just yabbing and tabbing. That's literally what it says, right? LMS and Chill. Last Man Standing Chill. Just having fun. I'll probably be live for a half hour or so more. But sometimes we just get yapping and tabbing and it's like, oh my God, it's like an hour more. Who's the artist that you think is not a good singer? Oh, I lost. Good thing I had that block on. Omi, here's my opinion on stuff like that. I keep my opinions to myself on those things because it doesn't matter. You know, performers these days have so many built-in enhancements like auto tune and live pitch correction. And some are hugely talented. It doesn't matter what my opinion is. Because there are some people that vibe with those people, you know, and it doesn't matter. It's just my opinion. Like, you could go by like what is good singing, and because I was a music teacher, blah blah blah, and you see some people make careers out of that, but like, so this person's voice is blah 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 blah, and like, that's something I didn't want to do. I didn't care, because no matter what, it's sometimes it's just like, who asked? Hey, old fat white guy, why are you talking about my singing? You know, and I know that some people would think that way, even if they don't ever say anything about it. I liked doing it in the classroom. I like doing voice lessons and stuff, which I will do more at some point. Probably will just record them. It's just easier. But there's plenty of artists that are not good live. There's plenty of artists that are great live, but the studio stuff isn't anywhere near as good as what they can do. Like, for anybody that ever was, my favorite band is Phish, Phish. And you realize you weren't watching live? Goldhead, you're amazing. It happens, dude. It happens. But you're here. That's so cool. But I would say listen to a Phish live thing before you before you listen to like anything. I mean, you can listen to their songs and stuff, but like some of them are like well-programmed stuff. Have I taught a student? I've taught many cool students. Some are into acting. Some went into theater and technical directed shows on Broadway and traveling shows. Plenty of teachers, plenty of other stuffs. I met Tom Sharpie. He was cool as heck. He's a good dude. It's your boy, Tom Sharpie. Hi, Melissa Ann. How are you? But I've taught many students that went into higher education for music and music education and other stuffs. It's been pretty cool. I'm having a lovely today, Melissa. We're playing some Supercard, having a good time. We had some crashes earlier from the internet, which was stinky, but everything's better now, so. How is everybody today? I haven't asked in a little bit. Like, everybody knows that I'm doing pretty good, pretty much. You know, I look at myself in the camera, I was like, dang, I'm just glowing, dude. Like, I'm just so happy with who I am. It's so cool. We're 20 away from 333. We might do it. Tired but good. Hay fever. Yeah, I can feel the allergies. You know what? This is a great question, Omi. You're asking great questions. But did Biggie Dude ever have a favorite student? No. There were always some students that would spend the time more and do more stuff. I wanted to treat everybody great. Some people make it a lot easier to do that. You know what I mean? Some don't. But pretty much the drama club kids were great because I would also have them in chorus or general music. And there's just something about a theater kid. They just I really was cool, and helped everybody. We had a very great program that fostered community and stuff. Some of those kids went on to like do professional stuff. One of them was in the remember they had the Star Wars Hotel. One of them worked at it as a cast member during his Disney days, and that was so cool. You know what I mean? So it's just like sometimes you have kids that go on professionally and they always say nice things about you, which is nice. Like the one dude, he's an actor. He's been on like Criminal Minds and other cool stuff and Insidious and other things. He's always very complimentary. He'll show up in the TikTok chat and just talk for a little bit and then be like, I don't really have a favorite student, and I never did, because there were so many great ones, and that's the point. Like in my, it's more of a philosophy. Like in my channel on for Twitch and everything, I don't have like VIPs. I just have honor mods, really, and the mods aren't like even really mods. There's like a couple of them that could be or are mods in other places, but you know. I started teaching in 1997. I posted a really cool old picture on my throwback Thursday, or not, it wasn't Thursday, it was Star Wars Day, because on May 4th, 1997, that was my last college concert, and me and a couple of buddies, we took this really cool picture, and you know, a lot of girls in the day thought I looked really good in that picture, by the way. Over the many years, but it was like, dude, this is 28 years ago, you know, and that was right before that was like literally 2 weeks before I graduated with my master's, because I finished my undergrad in 96 and I stayed one extra year, so I just crammed out my master's because I knew I needed it for teaching and just to get it done. I got to party with people and have a lot of fun and get my master's done and just never have to take summer classes to like get that stuff. Some of my friends in college, they didn't finish their stuff, so they got kicked out of teaching basically. But they, you know, what is one of my favorite songs? The Turtle Chef song by Biggie Dude, because I wrote it. I have too many favorite songs, but I like how you narrowed it down. There's something about that song. It was completely made up, and we used the word games to make the song up. It starts off being about a turtle chef, and then it turns into like a metaphor for being alive. We can just create stuff what we want to do, and don't let anybody tell you that you know, well, how you get a turtle chef? You know, don't let anybody that doesn't have the same dreams and hopes and ideas of what you can do with your life. And there's plenty of people that will try to tell you how to live your life. I am not one of them. Unless it's like, I hope you do good stuff for good people and do good stuff for everybody. Thank you. That was the end. We just got 2 reveals. That's pretty dope. Hay fever and dust allergies. Yeah, dude. Gold head. I'm sorry, I missed that. I have allergies. They're like, my throat feels it today. Yes, we got hit by a bus. That's good. We're at 203, by the way. That's kind of good. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I will put a block on because we're naughty. What's up, Deadfire? How you doing? We're just yapping and tapping. And we are live on Kick, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, and I'm just talking to everybody. And it's cool. And I'm having a lovely little day. and we crashed our stream a few times, which was sad. You're 80? Who'd I grow up listening to? A lot of rock. A lot of heavy metal rock. Guns N' Roses. Liked Led Zeppelin a bunch. You know, and all the heavy metal, like, you know, Metallica before everybody knew them in 1991. It was really cool. Like, I got into Metallica like my freshman year in high school when Injustice for All came out, and that album is so great. I lost again. Not good. That's scary. I should probably pay attention. Aiming for top 999 on this one. Little break. I hear ya. I finished 10,073 on the PCC, so that was it. But also, you know, like Pearl Jam, grunge, all that stuff in the early 90s when I was, whatever. But I liked rap, you know, early rap in the 80s. I was like, if you watched MTV, you were like, either it was like heavy metal and rap, and that was really cool. You know? And I liked guitar people. I really was into Eric Johnson for a bit. I was into Steve Vai for a while, and his work with David Lee Roth. Are you happy you did school in the 90s and 80s compared to the... Yeah, dude. It's like... I'm glad that... see, nowadays, here's my... You know, I remember, I taught for 24 years. The difference between 1997 and 2020 was huge. Technologically, and just respect-wise. People used to respect people more. What's up, Judas Time? In my opinion. And nowadays, it's trickier. But then again, now I don't have to worry about it, so it's good. But every age group has had to deal with something cool and something bad, you know? You like electro music, pop, yeah. Like, and we had, like, in the 90s, there was, like, acid trance. I was very much into... that sort of stuff. Like Prodigy was really cool. Like I would just, you know, that was neat. That was like late 96, whatever. But and when I was in college, I really got into Fish because they're not just one style. They play like everything. You know, they got like bluegrass. They got like a cappella harmonies. They got jazz. They got fusion, like jazz and rock. They got funk. They got blues. They got everything. They got country. They got, it's such an eclectic taste, and it's so cool. That's why, and they're, like a song on an album might be like 4-5 minutes long, but like they'll turn that into like a 20-minute jam thing, and just with beautiful transitions and everything. It's so freaking cool. All right, I'm going to see if I can win this. I might have to exit out quick. Nope, we're good. Okay. Disturbed, wah! Yeah, and like new metal was cool, you know, Korn, Disturbed, Limp Bizkit, all that stuff. That was cool in the late 90s. This made me think of the one day your nephew was like, these Gen Alphas and their brain rot. Brain rot is like a constant. I mean, remember, TV back in the day was called the boob tube, not because it would give your man boobs, but some people, I guess. But that was in the 50s and 60s. They would call that because everybody was just, you just turn into a boob. You know, like, you know, there's always some adult telling people that they're stupid. It's generational. It's societal. Like, these kids with their skibbity toilets, what is the world coming to? These kids with their fidget spinners, what is the world coming to? These kids with their skateboards and baggy pants hanging down their butt. What is the world coming to? These BMX bikers, what is the world coming to? These long-haired hippie people, what is the world coming to? And scene. There we go. Yeah. And the sign says, long-haired freaky people need not apply. Signs everywhere, the signs blocking up the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the sign? Mustache man, I mustache you a question. Come on. Old man yells at cloud, yes, from The Simpsons. All right. I'm going to bank this because if it's a girl, I'm going to lose. I called it. So I got me 4,000 points rather than 0 because I lost the block. So that was good. But that's okay. The older I get, shaving can be a hassle. I shave in the shower, usually. Like, because the hot is like... It makes the skin so, and the way I found out about it is like somebody asked me if I shaved in the shower once, and I'll get to that in a second, Steve. I've met so many, I don't really care. Sorry, I missed that question. The thing is, when you meet a wrestler, if it's in person and in a line, it's different. You know, we went from brain rot to shaving in the shower. Yeah. Oh, I'll talk about that in a second. Right now, I wouldn't mind meeting Jacob Fatu or anybody. I'd like to meet all of them. What am I talking about? Because I don't really care. All right. So when I did my student teaching, my sponsor teacher in my second placement, which was like March to May, he had a paid gig at a cathedral in Syracuse. And he was like, hey, you want this gig? Because like it pays, you know, because like it was, I student taught in that spring. And one of the people there, because like there were like 4 or 5 people that were paid positions. Mine was one of them. And one of the ones, like, she was a really wonderful lady. I can't remember her name at the moment, but it's okay. Like, her son was one of the altar people or lector boys, where like he was like, you know, in high school or whatever. But she was really cool. And she said, do you shave in the shower? Like, meh. And it's like, because it's hot, you know, you don't really need to do stuff. And at that point, I might not have had the goatee, but I shave everything, and then I'll put my fingers, like, so I don't like go, you know, too far. And then I'll do the rest after. This might be a loss. No, we're good. But yeah, like, we're chaos, dude. I can have the reason I like multi-streaming is like I can have multiple conversations at the same time. It might take me a second to remember where we were and stuff, but yeah, shave in the shower and touch up in the mirror. Yep, exactly. Same. It's fun. Yeah, we're just yapping, ask questions. I'm just grinding. We'll probably finish this thing. I don't know if I'll we'll probably be 10 more minutes, I think. Maybe 20. I don't know. My voice is starting to hurt, and we're almost at about 3 hours, 33 minutes. Wow, this is bad. Okay, we're good. I have multiple 24 finishes. and 126. I still have all those cards, Deadfire. All from Last Man Standing. And now I keep those cards. This is a loss. Oh, no, it's not. Wow. But The Rock, Mankind, and Roman Reigns. It's a very good top. Yeah, here we go. I'll show you real quickly. We won't keep this ranking. We're way good right now. I might not play for a day or two. All right. Okay, so let's I'm just going through the stuff that I have. Those were free. All three of those were free. That was free to play. I got Elite John Cena. The LMS ones that are low were not free to play. 40 there, 24 on Mick. That was 0 credit spent. 26 Rock, 44, 24. So we good. This was the first one I did for free. This Shattered one. So I was pretty happy. Still got this bad boy. Yeah. So that's why I don't ever feel the need to do good on these anymore. It's like, dude, I've been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. It's pretty good. The broken LMS Rock. Yeah, it was the hardened. Everything was hardened. I got over 10 million points on that and finished 26. It was crazy. Yeah, here. But tonight, I think I'm just gonna chill. I might watch some streams. I might do stuff. Oh, it's possible. But now with you have the quads and the other stuffs, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people. I spent a bunch of money on that, but it was perfect because if I had, with all the cards that I got from that, it was way better, a way more efficient use of my money than buying the packs in the store. So that was funny. But I mean, if you grind, if your deck is balanced and you just grind, you can get blocks and reveals from the superstore or from cards and stuff. I mean, not cards, draft picks. Just do stuff like that. We're doing very well, though. It'd be cool if I could get to 3 points. I don't think that's going to happen, though. We'll see where we're at right now. Oh, wait, we can't do that. Getting your delivered Italian hot dog tonight. Nice. They added the reveals in the block to the free packs. Cool. Let's check that out in a second. Prison of luck. Yeah, but meow, 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 meow. 174 is ridiculously good right now. I'll be honest with you. I don't see that. So I'm going to exit the game. Log back in. Big dude. All right, so now it'll show it. Yeah. Okay, good. Oh, we didn't do bunches of punches. You re-logged in, then we're there. Yep, they are there. All right, pick a color: purple, red, yellow, or blue. Purple, red, yellow, or blue. Purple, red, yellow, or blue. Which one do I pick? Purple, red, yellow, or blue. We got red, purple, red. Okay. Blue. I got 2 reds, so we're going to go with this one. Hey, we got Logan Paul. Hey, Dan the Man, you're amazing. No, I don't want to spend my credits on your face. No, no, no. I can buy some of these. Oh, dude, that's cheap, man. Hi, Melissa, you're back. You can get the arrows. It contains one of them, but it's like a 12% chance of being bad. Wow. Chances are low, yeah. Interesting. All right, here we go. Currently ranked 176 out of lots. So it's probably more so season 9 you played, so it looks like an entirely new game. That's okay. Yeah, they reset the stats in season 10. So it was pretty neat and pretty different. All right, I forgot to. We got to watch an ad really quickly. Honestly, this pack was worth. Did them yesterday and got it. Yeah. Wish I got it on the start of this week. But yeah, it's all right. The fusion tokens are for the fusion. It's much different. I'll show you in a second. We have to watch an ad. Yes. So I got to think about the foot. You know, go on. There's my foot. I'm thinking about it. Roberto Carlos, foot. Steven Gerrard, foot. Probably overthinking this now. R9 was supposed to be 9. Ronaldo. Rooney. Bex. David Beckham. Target. Perlo. The little wobble. The no. I like that one. Brain. Zidane. If you want to get headbutt. No, just sorry. You're going to have a 30-year career, do something stupid, and that's all they remember you for. Remember that. Don't do anything stupid. You're already up to Legion. Let's do it. Brain rot ad, for real. I will show you really quickly. So you go to the little card thing here. You go to the fusion chamber. It's so much better now. There's multiple things you can do. You can get older cards. You can get... this is the promotional things. And this is for... can I do one here? Okay, so... You can do 2 promo ones at the same time, but you can't do the same one. And so those will be good. But Legion's already nice. Yeah, buddy. Brain rotten, brain rotten, brain rotten, brain rot, brain rotten, brain rotten, lots of brain rot. This is my brain and letting it rot. Somebody should make a song with a brain rot song. What are the crystals? Oh, you can fusion. There's so much stuff. All right, so if you go to the card catalog, those crystals, you can fuse cards to get them in your collection. before, like let's say it's a Road to Glory, and you know that one of the cards is in the as a guess, you can fuse the other one before you do that one, and then you can fuse a pro. It's kind of cool. It's like fusing cards. When the dogs bite, when the bees sting, buck-a-buck chicken. Forge. Yes, they're for Forge. You basically get cards you need, yep. It's kind of cool. There's so much to do now. It's a lot of fun. And you can play as much as you want or as little as you want. Which is kind of good. All right, so this is a nice... It's pretty great, yeah. Like for those people, like, and because anybody that didn't play since season 10, it's so much easier to progress because of the level-based system and not the tier-based, what your cards stats are system. It's just so much better. The free 41 is definitely helping with free to play, exactly. Not bad. And that's pretty good right now. We'll see where we're at. Let's see here. Oops, hello. I'll exit for a second. You low-key missed the old system, though. It made you feel like you needed specific cards. But it's like, there's anybody that ever was waiting for one of those cards to pro to get their deck to the next level rarity. It was such a bad system. Wonder what happens in 15 tiers, tier 100. The game ends. It's no longer extremely play. Yeah, you can do really well in this game without spending a dime now if you have the time. Really, that is my opinion, and it's true. All right, so leaderboard now should be 133, 138. Not too bad. We are gonna lose that big time. Let's see what else. Oh, cream smoker. That's like cream, but different. This dude got 334, 333. Whether or not they're all real, that's cool. Any other names? Sometimes you see names that you see, sometimes you don't. Yeah. All right, everybody, we're going to do the goodbye song. I know that some of you don't like that, but it's a great way for me to say goodbye. And I'm going to say goodbye. So let's do this real quickly. We'll just do this one. And I will be online tonight for the piano time. And Poop is yummy. Take care, buddy. But everybody, this is the goodbye song. And we say it when we're going away. And I love you all. And if you type in the chat, you get to be in the song, which is cool. I wanna thank you all for being here again, or for the first time, and if so, I hope you made some new friends. Yay! I'm gonna go away, but in my heart you'll always stay for a while, or maybe longer. We had a great day today. Burger says, my name is Burger. I'm in this goodbye song on this wonderful Thursday. We had Poop is Yummy and Melissa Finnegan begin again. We had Burger and we had a bunch of people watching me today. Everybody, you are doing okay. I hope that you're having a good time. Omi, you're awesome. Alpha P forever. It's great to see you, dude. Ryan Figueroa says, I haven't heard your goodbye song in a long time. Glad you still do it. We brought it back around November, I think. Lava chicken, and you all are for the win. Lava chicken. And I am so happy that I got to see you all again, or for the first time. And I hope that maybe you made some new friends today, and everything is gonna be okay. Yeah. No, that's always the end, Alpha B. It's not the key change, it's just the transition. Harry Ma says, hi, Biggie Dude, let's go. Amazing stream, Biggie Dude, thanks. TikTok, you rock, dude. TikToker 24685. I'm glad that you all are all alive. Melissa certainly dropped a sub. Yeah, you'll be back. This was great. And later on tonight, I will do a piano chill thing with a vibey background. It's a great way to turn off your brain, cause sometimes life will drive you insane. My name is Bigger Dude, and I'm doing it again. Get ready to pew pew. You wanna know why? Yeah, buddy, cause you all are for pew the win. Pew, 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 pew. And I am so thankful that I got to see you all again, or for the first time, pew pew. I hope that maybe you pew pew again today. Pew, 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 pew. I'm silly and that is how I'll stay. Yeah. Today was a beautiful day, and I'm thankful that I'm alive. I feel very wonderful about me. I feel very wonderful about all of you. And shout out to all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers, and anybody who watches this on a VOD. You're just as important as anybody that was here. And I appreciate you for being here. Biggie Dude doing what he loves. I love streaming. I love connecting with humanity. In a week, I get to go be in Dallas, Texas at a really amazing convention. We raised over $333 for the American Heart Association the other day using those Biggie Dad emotes, and it was beautiful. Life is great, and I hope that yours is better than mine, because mine is freaking amazing. My voice is dying. And you all are for the win. I'm glad I saw you again. I hope everything is going okay. And if it's not, hold on for one more day. Everything will go your way. Wanna know why? Because Biggie Dude and all of you are for the win. Yeah, Biggie Dude and all of you are for the... I don't teach anymore, Ryan. I left 4 years ago, 7.5 years early, so it's pretty cool. I will talk to everybody for a quick second afterwards, so, but we are saying goodbye, so. Thank you, everybody. Good night. You're all amazing. Oh, and stuff. What are you talking about? I missed the win. You don't even know. You don't even know. Did you write the song? No, I did. Who do you think you are? I am. But Ryan, I left the teaching in 2021. The pandemic year of teaching, 2020 to 2021, was an absolute nightmare, and I'm glad I left. So now I live off of investments that I made, and I do lots of fun stuff and do lots of philanthropy things, and I'm living. And I have 3.5 years left in my quote unquote 7.5 year game of trying to make what I would have made from teaching, from all sorts of investments and other stuff. And, you know, it's getting there, you know. But anyways, I love you all. Thanks for being alive. Thanks for being a part of this. I'm not rating out today. I just don't feel like it. But I will be live later on tonight for some chill piano, cool background, sleepy, help you stuffs. And also clears out my head and that sort of stuff. But yeah, Ryan, I'm having a really beautiful life. Because I survived through my pain, I'm able to really help a lot of people through a lot of neat things lately. So it's pretty cool. Thanks for being amazing and smelling hand. All right, everybody. Bye TikTok. Bye Kick. Bye Twitch. Bye YouTube. I love you all. Be good in your neighborhood. And don't forget that you are happy today. You're awesome. You're all pretty cool. If you don't know that, you should remember, because I can't remember for you. I got to remember my own stuff. Anyways, love you. Bye. Big Dude has left the building. And goodbye. 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 Bye.